So I had a lot of staff turnover and I had a constant frustration of managing the staff that work with me. I'm Dr. Scott Farley. I'm president and CEO of Farley Chiropractic Incorporated. I'm a chiropractic clinic providing services. My biggest frustrations were with management of staff and staff turnover, keeping them motivated properly, but not pushing them and leading them, but then again, not pushing them too hard and not leading too far out in front of them. Well, frustration, irritation. It actually created inside of me a feeling of not being worthy, of not being able to lead people. And there's a lot of scarcity involved in that and a lot of fear in the fact that I would be maybe not able to have the staff to help support me to have the business and the practice that I wanted. That the biggest thing was likely fear. Well, I haven't tried any one program necessarily, but throughout the years, I've studied many managerial leadership type, watch webinars, podcasts on a regular basis. And I think that's all good knowledge. But the thing about when Colin came in, and it was a real, we use the word game changer in my world a lot. It was a big game changer for us because I have, my staff knows, my team, they know what to expect and they know where we need to go. And as a team, we shift. So the other things that I've used were just all over the place. Great, I guess, overall knowledge, but there was not the application that Call-In and Exit Momentum brought for sure. I think it's, God, what hasn't improved? Their attitude, the drive, the production in the office, the feelings of more ease in the office and less tension and stress. Man, everything has improved. We had our yearly meeting yesterday. We had the second half of our yearly meeting. And the gratitude that I get from them and I'm pushing them. We're all really pushing hard. And the gratitude that I get from them, it's amazing. They don't work for me, they work with me. And that's the big difference when I started implementing the things that Colin taught me is it really taught me how to bring a team around me versus my attitude for many years. I'm not proud to say this was, I'm going to drive this ship and I'm going to drive it hard. And no matter what happens, if there's, team members come, team members go, that happens. Now we are a team all pulling forward, and this will be a record year for us. And rolling out of this year is a record December, which means 2023 will probably be another record year. So I'm excited about that. I feel relief. I feel gratitude. I feel really sometimes literally happy, giddy type. Like, I can't believe that there was something out there where I could have done this. I've been in practice 27 years. I could have done this. I've been doing it with them a couple of years, but I could have done this 20 some years ago. And so I feel, and I don't feel a lack because of that, but I just feel a lot of happiness and gratefulness. And I shared that actually with him just yesterday in the fact that I just felt so called to say something. Hey, Colin, thank you so much for all that you've done, because it means the world. What it's helped do is define in detail each team member's tasks, and that helps with the chaos. So we don't have crossover. And we are in an office where everyone is cross-trained, but yet they have specific duties that they do more than others, but they need to be able to cover because of the size of our office. They cover for one another. How it helps is it literally just defines everything and makes it really straightforward. If this needs to be done in IT, I know exactly who to go to. If this needs to be done in travel, I know who to go to. For patient satisfaction, everything, and they know that about each other. The accountability chart is huge in the fact that it defines specifically what each team member's responsibilities are. It's amazing that if you can implement this system, and I'm a guy that's full of systems. I run an office that runs a pretty high volume, and I'm systematic across the board at my home and my business. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm system based. This is a system that takes the thought, much of the thought, out of managing teams, and it makes it very simplified. You've got to do this. I don't get it. And I teach people. We have a big group in which I teach nationwide how to run high volume practices, and I never implemented this for the last few years. So I've already counseled many people. Some have actually, come over and are working with them right now. But I've counseled many people and said, you need this system, which is really cool, because then I get to share it with them, and then, that affects their world. My final thoughts go back to the feelings that you get when you have when your team runs you or your business runs you and you don't run your business, versus when you get a system in place and utilize that system, that where you now run your business, but yet you have so much less effort involved than you did when it was running you. So from the fear-based, God, how am I going to do this? Where am I going to find the right people? To a joy and a gratefulness and a team that all pulls on the same rope. So if I'm not having such a great day, my team's pulling harder that day. And if one of them, same thing happens. So I just think that you hit a nail on the head when you talked about the feelings, because it does not feel good to go back to that area in my head, because it was a lot of pain involved, and it created a lot of pain in my personal life as well, a lot of stress, right? And now the gratefulness is amazing. So it's a life changer.